Standard Chinese, a modular approach. Money Module, Unit 3, Production Tape 1. On the comprehension tape in this unit, you learn to understand a number of sentences about purchasing things. Before you learn how to say these things, let's review them. Give an English equivalent for each of the following sentences. Number 1.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
Please give me that vase to look at.
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
Which one? This blue one or this red one?
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
Give me both of them to look at, all right?
好，
Certainly. Number 2.
蓝的太贵了。
The blue kind is too expensive.
我买红的吧。
I'll buy the red kind, I guess.
红的便宜。
The red kind is cheaper.
您有大一点的吗？
Do you have a little larger one?
有。您看这个怎么样？
Yes, what do you think of this one?
这个大的真好看。
This large one is really nice looking. Number 4.
这两个学生哪个好？
Which of these two students is better?
司马信好。
Sima Xin is better. Number 5.
你要几个？
How many do you want?
请你给我两个吧。
Would you give me 2, please? If you had any problems with those sentences, rewind the tape and work on them some more. If you understand them all, you can begin learning how to say them. This tape is set in Peking. Listen.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
Repeat the verb to look at.
看，看。
The same verb reduplicated means to look around or to have a look. Reduplicated verbs are toneless on the second syllable. Repeat, to have a look.
看看，看看。
Repeat, please give it to me to look at.
请你给我看看。请你给我看看。
Notice that in English we must say it. Please give it to me to look at. Chinese doesn't have to have a word like it in the sentence. Repeat, please give it to me to look at again.
请你给我看看。请你给我看看。
Repeat the word for vase, literally flower bottle.
花瓶，花瓶。
Repeat, that vase.
那个花瓶，那个花瓶。
When you do want to name what it is you want to look at, you put it after the verb as you'd expect. Repeat, please give me that vase to look at.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。请你给我看看那个花瓶。
How do you say, please give it to me to look at?
请你给我看看。
How do you say that vase?
那个花瓶。
How do you say, please give me that vase to look at?
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
Listen to the shopkeeper's reply.
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
Repeat the verb to be blue.
蓝，蓝。
In the last unit, you learned that an adjectival verb plus the marker de could be used as a noun. For instance, xiao, to be small, plus de yields xiao de, the small one or the small ones. How do you say, how much are the small ones?
小的多少钱？
Here we can do the same thing with the verbs for color. Repeat the blue one.
蓝的，蓝的，
Repeat which one, this blue one?
哪个？这个蓝的吗？哪个？这个蓝的吗？
Repeat the verb to be read.
红，红，
Repeat the word for or.
还是，还是，
Repeat this blue one or this red one. Notice the word order follows English.
这个蓝的还是这个红的？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
In the last module, you learned that an or question in Chinese can be formed without the or, as in 是男孩子是女孩子. If you repeat the verb and the nouns. When only the nouns are said, the word 还是 must be said. How do you say this blue one or this red one?
这个蓝的还是这个红的？
Perhaps you'd like to see both the blue one and the red one. Listen.
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
You've seen the adverb do, all, used before. Here it's translated as both. Repeat, give me both of them to look at.
那两个都给我看看。那两个都给我看看。
You've just seen that in the sentence, 请你给我看看那个花瓶. The object, 那个花瓶, was at the end. Now, in 那两个都给我看看, the object, 那两个, is at the front of the sentence in the topic position. This is due to the use of the adverb do. As you know, the adverb do always goes before the verb. What you also need to know is that whatever do refers to must go before the do, whether it's subject or object. Repeat, give me both of them to look at.
那两个都给我看看。那两个都给我看看。
To soften the request, we add 好吗, all right, on the end. Repeat, give me both of them to look at, all right?
那两个都给我看看，好吗？那两个都给我看看，好吗？
Try asking the question yourself. This time you'll get a confirmation and a reply.
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
好，
Again.
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
好，
Listen to the whole conversation now as it takes place in the Friendship Department Store in Peking.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
好，
Now you try it. First ask to see that vase, then tell the clerk you want to see both vases.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
好，
Try it again.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
那两个都给我看看，好吗？
好，
The conversation with the store clerk continues. Listen.
这个红的多少钱？
这个红的12块钱一个，
蓝的呢？
这个蓝的25块钱一个。
Now you try it. First, ask how much this red kind is. Then, ask about the blue kind.
这个红的多少钱？
这个红的12块钱一个，
蓝的呢？
这个蓝的25块钱一个。
Repeat the last answer after the speaker. This blue kind is $25 apiece.
这个蓝的25块钱一个。这个蓝的25块钱一个。
Notice that the word for one, 一个, is stressed here with a falling tone on the second syllable. Try saying it ahead of the speaker. This blue kind is $25 apiece.
这个蓝的25块钱一个。
Hearing the prices, you might continue like this.
蓝的太贵了，我买红的吧，红的便宜。
Repeat the adjectival verb to be expensive.
贵，贵。
Repeat the word for too or excessive.
太，太。
Repeat, the blue kind is too expensive.
蓝的太贵了，蓝的太贵了。
The marker le is used here to indicate a new situation, that something has changed. That something is, of course, the price. It's crossed over into the expensive category. We might translate 太贵了 as, that's expensive now. How do you say, this blue kind is too expensive?
这个蓝的太贵了。
The remark continues like this.
我买红的吧，红的便宜。
红的便宜。
Repeat, I'll buy the red kind, I guess.
我买红的吧，我买红的吧。
As you'll remember, it's the marker ba which adds the feeling of I guess or I suppose to the sentence. How do you say, this blue kind is too expensive?
这个蓝的太贵了。
How do you say, I'll buy the red kind, I guess?
我买红的吧。
Repeat the adjectival verb to be cheap or inexpensive. Notice that the vowel sound has a nasal quality.
便宜，便宜。
Repeat, the red kind is cheaper.
红的便宜，红的便宜。
You'll notice that something is happening here. In the English, we're saying cheaper, but the Chinese is still 便宜. This is because adjectival verbs imply comparison when used alone. That is, when used without a modifier like very, 很. How do you say, the red kind is cheaper?
红的便宜。
Try saying the whole remark now. The blue kind is too expensive. I'll buy the red kind, I guess. The red kind is cheaper.
蓝的太贵了，我买红的吧，红的便宜。
Again.
蓝的太贵了，我买红的吧，红的便宜。
Let's step out of the department store for a moment. Listen to this next exchange. Two professors are talking while looking at a class list.
这两个学生哪个好？
司马信好。
Repeat, these two students.
这两个学生。这两个学生。
Repeat, which is better?
哪个好？哪个好？
Repeat, which of these two students is better?
这两个学生哪个好？这两个学生哪个好？
This is another example of the use of topic. Topic, as you remember, sets the scene for the rest of the sentence. Of these two is the topic for the question, which is better? How do you say, which of these two students is better?
这两个学生哪个好？
Try asking the question again. You'll get a reply.
这两个学生哪个好？
司马信好。
Again.
这两个学生哪个好？
司马信好。
Now let's return to the department store. As you remember, the conversation was going something like this.
这个蓝的25块钱一个。
蓝的太贵了，我买红的吧，红的便宜。
红的便宜。
你有大一点的吗？
有。
We said that adjectival verbs such as da imply comparison by themselves. Here the use of idiar after the verb da makes it even clearer that things are being compared. Repeat, a little larger.
大一点，大一点。
You learned that dada meant the large one, the marker de being added when the noun that follows, such as huaping, is not said. Here the marker de follows the phrase 大一点, a little larger. Repeat, the little bit larger one.
大一点的，大一点的。
Repeat, do you have a little larger one?
你有大一点的吗？你有大一点的吗？
Try asking the question yourself. You'll get a reply.
你有大一点的吗？
有。
Again.
你有大一点的吗？
有。
The conversation continues.
有。您看这个怎么样？
这个大的真好看。
Repeat the word for how or in what way.
怎么样？怎么样？
The compound 怎么样 is a much used expression with several meanings. It can be translated in general as how. Literally, it's something like, how's this way? Repeat, what do you think of this one?
你看这个怎么样？你看这个怎么样？
The verb kan has a new meaning here. It means to consider. Say the question ahead of the speaker now. What do you think of this one?
你看这个怎么样？
Try it again. This time you'll get a reply. What do you think of this one?
您看这个怎么样？
这个大的真好看。
Again.
您看这个怎么样？
这个大的真好看。
Repeat the adjectival verb to be pretty, literally good looking.
好看，好看。
Repeat the adverb really.
真，真。
Repeat, this large one is really nice looking.
这个大的真好看。这个大的真好看。
Try saying it ahead of the speaker.
这个大的真好看。
Answer the store clerk's question yourself now.
您看这个怎么样？
这个大的真好看。
Again.
您看这个怎么样？
这个大的真好看。
Now let's say you've looked over the vases, large and small. Listen.
好，我买大的吧。
Repeat, okay, I'll buy the large one, I guess.
好，我买大的吧。 好，我买大的吧。
As you remember, the use of the marker ba makes the statement less sure. Without the ba, the sentence might sound more like, I'm buying the large one. With the ba, the sentence is less of a declaration and more of a suggestion. How do you say, okay, I'll buy the large one, I guess?
好，我买大的吧。
Next, you might be asked,
您要几个？
请给我2个吧。
repeat the verb to want.
要。要。
Repeat, how many do you want?
您要几个？您要几个？
Try asking the question yourself now. You'll get a reply.
您要几个？
请给我2个吧。
Again,
您要几个？
请给我2个吧。
now repeat the reply. Would you give me 2, please?
请给我2个吧。请给我2个吧。
This sentence is more literally, please give me 2, with the marker ba added. This marker ba makes the command into a suggestion. As you'll remember, the marker ba in
我买大的吧。
or
那是民族饭店吧。
had a softening effect on the statements. Here, the ba softens the command. How do you say, would you give me 2, please?
请给我2个吧。
Try responding to the question yourself now. You want 2.
您要几个？
请给我2个吧。
Again,
您要几个？
请给我2个吧。
now let's review what we've covered on this tape. Put the following sentences into Chinese. Number 1. Please give me that vase to look at.
请你给我看看那个花瓶。
Which one? This blue one or this red one?
哪个？这个蓝的还是这个红的？
Give me them both to look at, all right?
那2个都给我看看，好吗？
Certainly.
好，
Number 2. Which of these 2 students is better?
这2个学生哪个好？
司马信 is better.
司马信好。
Number 3. The blue kind is too expensive.
蓝的太贵了。
I'll buy the red kind, I guess.
我买红的吧。
The red kind is cheaper.
红的便宜。
Do you have a little larger one?
你有大一点的吗？
Yes. What do you think of this one?
有，您看这个怎么样？
This large one is really nice looking.
这个大的真好看。
Okay, I'll buy the large one, I guess.
好，我买大的吧。
How many do you want?
你要几个？
Would you give me 2, please?
请给我2个吧。
This is the end of the tape, and of Money Module Unit 3, Production Tape 1. Module Unit 3, Production Tape 1. Module Unit 3, Production Tape 1. Module Unit 3.